then he spun out. I'm just like
is that just me being a pussy?
Yo, what happened?
sometimes it's a game of inches.
Half throttle goes, yeah! Whoa!
Okay, so first lap, look, we gotta warm up, okay? First lap, Vaughn went the wrong way. I went the right way because of transition timing, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go head on right now. We'll do that later. So I spun out and just went through, fine. And then the second run went great. Good tandem, I was on his door. Third run, my car shut off going into turn one. So I initiated, got on the throttle, and so thank God we didn't crash into each other. And then I dive in behind him and he spins out in front of me. So then we do tandem donuts. It was a mess.
It was a mess.
But yo, this is fun. I love the steering. It's really good. It feels really intuitive. I'd like to get a full lead lap so I could feel it all the way. The grip feels really good. I need to probably lower the rear or take some anti-squat out of it. It's got too much anti-squat right now. We could lower the rear in between sessions. I think I might do that to try it. First, we're gonna just log and see what happens while we hit some sort of cut. Yeah, she's shooting. I think I locked up both fronts chasing Vaughn earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Like, I was waiting to just hook up and just smash it to him.
My favorite was Vaughn's first lap. That was my favorite.
Or our third lap. Did you turn around and start walking away? Did you do the pack thing? Like, dude.
I quit, I'm going home.
Nick walks over and I go, dude, they did 3 laps and up 4 times.
washed out and let him pass on the inside.
Yeah.
And then I went yakking in on the end and he spun out. I'm just like,
After that, I was like, oh my God.
idiot.
When you had to get tuned back up.
He got out of the car, he's like, oh, it's the 3-inch spacers we put on the back. I said, yeah, that's it. The new arms and shit we put on there are too wide. That's a 838 on the front right now.
Very cool.
Yeah, she poking with 838. Same entry was great, just more Look at this Ranger, dude, with the cowl tracks on it. I like the tape on there because of the wheel fitment. Oh, and the weights. And the battery. The battery cracks me up because I don't even know how that's legit, and it could just fall out going down the track. I wonder if the tape's there for a reason or just so that it doesn't cut the tire. With the suspension geometry, it probably lifts on the launch a little bit. There are so many Fox bodies here, it's crazy. Oh, there's a Capri right here. That's pretty sick. On Nittos. 18, dude, 18. Cobra setup in it. Dang, big blower, SVT setup.
The quad lights, dude.
Oh, yeah. The Capri front. I like the fenders. Those fenders will actually fit on my car too.
So
how you guys been? What's that?
Fox look good out there.
Oh yeah, she rips.
Yeah.
Thing shreds. All I do is slow it down all day so I don't run away from Vaughn. I'll catch up with you guys. Good seeing you. Let's talk about this lug nut that's missing. Oh, that's scary. But it doesn't matter because there's 8,000 other lug nuts on there.
Bro, when I was...
it has a regular Schrader valve. That must take like a month to fill up.
They said they only filled up to 10 PSI.
I believe that. Well, these are massive tractor tires. They're like, look sketchy, but...
Dude, being way up there, there's so much leverage that
oh yeah, you got to ride up there. Oh yeah, it's like the CG. This thing was built so long ago. Big block. It looks like a C6 trans, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. One of the people watching will correct me on that.
Dude, the transfer case, like the chain that leads
to
it,
and then you're like basically sitting on top of that.
Yeah.
And it's all an OBS Ford body, so it's perfect.
Rad.
It's really cool. How many shocks? All the shocks.
All of them.
Many dampers. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's got to be a 110-inch tire.
Yo, what happened?
Sometimes it's a game of inches. I was an issue deep, Paul was an issue shallow, I was 2 inches into my front bumper.
Oh, man.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yikes, on the brand new front bumper.
Give it the beans, expecting it to spin, doesn't spin, goes, hits limiter. I go, oh my god, put it in second. I was like, I'll floor it in second, get a break loose a little bit. The fast, and I hit him, like, oh god, I got it.
Forward is crazy.
And then I go to give it, like, because they're like, yeah, just give it a little bit. I gave it half throttle, goes, yeah! Whoa! No, it's better than my V8.
I'm telling you, because I have driven, like I drive Vaughn's, which is a torquey 351 stroker, like 370 cube.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, my car's got way more grunt than this thing. Like, sure. Like if I floor it, this car goes like, and then it goes, whereas this car goes, it just takes that the same split second and it blows through it. I'm really happy with it. It's been a lot of like weird development. I figured you'd like driving it because you've also owned and driven some light cars.
Yeah.
People don't know what it's like.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's harder to drive a light car because it does exactly what you tell it to do. So if you tell it to do the wrong thing. What a sick NMRA event. It was great to get to drive this thing about 100. Dang, dude.
Getting it, bro.
No, hot rodding. About 150 pounds lighter. We weighed 2503 with me in it, full tank of fuel, and everything ran. So a seat, or I'm sorry, helmet, gloves, everything I normally would drive with. So really good on the weight. Same power plant. We ended up putting that stock turbo back on, so we drove that. But the FDF angle kit that we put on works really well. There's some fine tuning that I'd like to do to get it perfect. But it's pretty close out the box. A little bit more roll center, a little bit more angle. We put steering stops on the leading and the trailing wheel, so you can lock into full lock, and it basically stops it on both sides, which is really cool. And you can feel it. It's a real positive thing. Nothing came loose all day, which is really a good thing for a brand new kit. I would have expected it to come loose because after a few times the bolts stretch. But anyways, yeah, it was an absolute machine. I let a couple people drive it. They love it, and they looked really good in it. So obviously we built a good car, and I'm stoked to keep driving it.